If you take anything away from my channel, let it be the fact that you cannot escape or outrun, outheal your trauma with the same awareness that caused it. And this means, like, so many of us are frozen in place as a child, like an undeveloped child, because we never had the support to help face our feelings, deal with the crazy things that have happened in our childhoods. And I don't know if it's a part of freeze or just not being helped to develop, but when we don't have the resources, our parents are not healthy. They are stuck in their own devices, their own messed up trauma, their own junk that they place onto us, and therefore this is why we get stuck in this developmental crap. Like, you have to understand you're missing some information. You're missing developmental help. You're missing safety. You're missing the ability and the awareness that these things exist. And without this knowledge, without this expansion of your awareness, you can't heal. And this is likely why you keep saying things like manifestation does not work for me. I can't heal this trauma. All I know is attracting unavailable people. That's all I get. That's all that's out there. And if you keep saying that, like you're attracting unavailable after unavailable after unavailable, you're unavailable. You are. Because if you were of healthy and unavailable people would, you'd get the ick like 10 minutes in and you'd be like, no, thank you. I don't want this anymore. Bye. I'm leaving. Bye. And like, this is part of like breaking out of the trauma loop. You have to open up your awareness. You have to begin understanding the fact that I might have missed some developmental steps, and I'm missing some things that would help me say no to abusive people. And part of this is when we grow up in abusive, neglectful homes where like we can't exist as our true selves, like feelings aren't allowed, our homes are war zones, it's loud yelling abuse, like you know the deal. We don't get to become our truest selves in these type of homes. And on top of that, the trauma, abuse, it's normalized for us. We think that is normal. We think that's what life and love is, being in pain, being neglected, being unseen. And while you're operating in this awareness, like you may not even know or like truly see that this is happening for you until you're down the healing road quite a bit. Like you have to unravel and deconstruct everything in your life, especially if you are someone that keeps saying all I attract is unavailables. And you have to open to this fact that like I'm neglecting myself. Nobody taught me to be there for me. Nobody taught me how to feel my feelings. There was no safety in my life. Maybe I don't know what that is. That was the case for me. I was 33, 34 years old before I even, like, nobody ever talked safety to me at all. It was not mentioned in therapy, wasn't mentioned in anything. I learned about safety while going through my breathwork facilitator training. And it was like the thing that was like, the fuck you mean I've never felt safe in my life? And that was my moment for like, holy shit, this is what's been missing my whole fucking life. Like, I never felt safe with family. I never felt safe with friends. Like, all the place, like, because of how I was raised in an emotionally void environment, like, emotions were not a thing in my life until I started healing. Like, my parents didn't feel they were not interested in how I felt. I was just a pawn to them. And again, that's a piece you will have to deconstruct if you were born to narcissistic and neglectful parents. But you have to be able to see that this is not normal. It's not normal to never speak of feelings, to shove your needs and wants down so far that they're non-existent, to like think that this is a normal way to live. Like, this is what I mean when you have to open your awareness. Like, you have to dig deep into like yourself, what you put up with, what you think is normal. You have to look at these things and be like, am I okay? Like, am I okay living like this? Like, do I like this? It's like, I wasn't liking it. And when I first started healing, I didn't know anything could be different. I just thought, okay, people abuse me and I'm just the people pleaser and that's how my life is gonna be. And it's taken me like 10 years now I look back on like when I first started healing around like 2012, 2013, 2014 is around when I started like devouring everything on narcissism. And at the time, I didn't know my father was a narcissist. I was unraveling the fact that like I keep dating narcissists. Why do I keep doing this? And then it kind of came along, like I got hit in the face with a frying pan, like, holy shit, dude, your dad's a narcissist. No fucking wonder you keep dating men like this. And you will learn a lot if you just look at how your parents treat you. Look at how your parents treat you, and then look at how your dating life, your dating partners, they will likely be treating you the very same ways. And this is something for you to deconstruct as well. And just know that it's not normal to be neglected all the time. It's not normal to not know where your partner is. It's not normal for them to disappear all the time, for them to have no interest in your life. And again, like I figured all of this out by relating this to my family, to my mom and dad, and how they were like just so disinterested in me. And like, this is where you learn, like, this is normal. It's normal for people to not care about me, to not know me. And on top of this, I didn't know me, because again, when we're in these traumatic and dysfunctional and jacked up homes, like nobody knows anybody. There's too much trauma and damage just like circulating and percolating in the home. Like it is a mess. It is a mess. And like, don't blame, like it's not your fault. Like we're products of our goddamn environments, and like a lot of us grow up in these environments that are not conducive towards anything minutely healthy or good. And when you start being in so much pain, that's your sign to like, okay, it's time to start dismantling this stuff. Like, what is happening? What am I reacting to? How am I feeling? Like, what is going on? And like, that's where I started. Like, my healing has been like the picture where it's like all over the place. Like I learned everything upside down and backwards. And so I created my course, Unlocking Life After Trauma and Codependency, for women like me who came from these just shit homes with no one caring, no one feeling, you the child being so neglected and thinking like, this is it, that's all life is. Like I'm just neglected and abused and nobody will care about me. Like you have to deconstruct these kind of things you're feeling and like build your awareness that like, hey, maybe I came from not great parents and maybe I deserve more. Maybe I deserve more than this. Maybe I deserve more than pain. Like be asking yourself this, like, what do you think? Like, do you think you deserve this crap? Because you don't. Like, and that's the thing too. Like when you are so mired in dysfunction and abuse and nobody around you is healthy, you don't get the chance to grow your awareness. This is why I talk about the things I talk about and share what I share, because I was so clueless and I don't want other women to suffer like I did. Like you can, if you're just willing to crack the door open a little bit, and like my work, other people's work is like showing you like, it doesn't have to be like this anymore. It doesn't. It really doesn't. But it takes work on your part to deconstruct where you've been, to learn how to feel, to work with your nervous system, because your nervous system is also a huge piece in this that is going to keep pulling you back to what you know. You have to keep feeding yourself with new information, more awareness, building like skills and tools to help your body understand like, we're creating something different. The past is gone. It's done. We're done with that neglect stuff. We're done treating ourselves poorly. And this becomes the work, learning how to healthily develop that inner child part of you that is still stuck developmentally with not a lot of skills, not knowing how to feel, not knowing there's safety, not knowing there's a new life out there for her. So if you're interested in help with this, please go check out my course, Unlocking Life After Trauma and Codependency. The link is in my bio. I love you guys.